The first thing I noticed was the silence. Not the silence of an empty ship, the silence of a ship that believed it was invincible. My name is Thomas. I am a third-class passenger aboard the Titanic. 3 days ago, I stepped onto the largest ship the world had ever seen. People called her a floating palace. They said she was too big to sink. And standing beneath her towering steel walls, it was easy to believe them. That night, April 14, 1912, I was sitting below deck listening to the laughter around me. Families were talking about their new lives and American workers dreamed about better jobs. Children were running through the corridors, excited by the adventure ahead. Nobody thought this journey would become history. Then, at 11:40 p.m., the ship moved. Not violently, not dramatically, just a strange vibration beneath our feet. For a moment, nobody reacted. Some passengers looked up, some laughed, others went back to their conversations. Because humans don't fear what they don't understand. Then the rumors started. We hit ice, everything is fine, the ship is unsinkable. Those words spread faster than fear. But deep inside the ship, water was already entering places it was never supposed to reach. I remember looking at the faces around me. People were still smiling, still believing tomorrow would come. Then the alarms began. The crew started moving quickly. Doors were closing. Orders were being shouted. And suddenly, the great Titanic did not feel like a palace anymore. It felt like a trap. On the upper deck, I saw the impossible. The ocean was calm. The sky was full of stars. And yet beneath us, our world was disappearing. Women and children were placed into lifeboats. Men stood silently watching them leave. Some prayed, some refused to believe, some simply stared at the ship they thought could never fall. At 2:20 in the morning, the Titanic vanished beneath the Atlantic. A ship that carried dreams from thousands of people became a grave beneath the ocean. More than a century later, we still remember the Titanic. Not because it was the biggest ship, not because it was the most luxurious, but because on that night, ordinary people revealed who they truly were. Some were afraid, some were brave, some helped strangers. Some said goodbye to everything they loved. History is not only made by kings and generals. Sometimes history is created by ordinary people, standing in the dark, waiting for the end of the world they knew. And that night, the Titanic did not just sink, it carried away an entire era of human confidence.